Okay, this video of the analysis of series, we're going to look at Arsenal through J-Dop's POV. And the first round will be defense on Arsenal. And generally, what we do is a pretty basic setup. You'll see this in a lot of comp games if you pay attention to it. It's just a lot of it's just getting that mid control of A and getting to their side. You want to make sure that you have some numbers to pay attention to, like window side, like the far right side of this, and then you definitely want to make sure you don't just give up B for nothing. But we'll typically send like one to B, and his job a lot of the times is just like either picking off one guy that might be coming through there, or it's more of a reconnaissance type role, like figure out, okay, there are people pushing there, just back up, wait for your help, because more often than not, they'll send at least a few in mid. We'll deal with those guys and then push around the backside of B, clean up anybody else that might, still be at B. Or if say they sent a full team push to B and our guy that's there just backs down. Now he's like somewhere on like stairs, making sure they don't get too aggressive, and he's waiting for us to help pinch from the backside, and then we'll clear him out, and then basically just restart the map over at that point, and we should theoretically get better map position than them, because we'll still be pushed up further than they will, and they'll be back on spawn in their hangar. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't know exactly what J-Dop does on this map, like his opening break. I know I go to the left side heady right here and always peek it. I think somebody came late. Oh, J-Dop with a nice. So yeah, that's pretty typical of what you see on this map. We'll send two on each heady, and then J-Dop sort of just like roams through the middle with his SOG. But you'll get a lot of that where the team will send the majority of their pressure through the middle to A. And as long as we win our gunfights, which I'm pretty confident we will, like I usually win my gunfight heady to heady, or at least push him back and keep him at bay and wait for the help to come and clean him up. But now it's about figuring out where, okay, we got 3 down, where did the other 2 guys go off spawn? Generally, somebody will go B. Generally, someone will go window. So those are the 2, likely, vent is more of something that people do after they've died once. Now, people can go vent right off the break, but more often than not, you'll see somebody go vent to break something that they've already gotten killed out of. So the bigger priority to watch right here is window, and then just keep somebody pushed up to their side. So probably J-Dop and I will go through their lobby and try and get those guys off spawn who just died while they're trying to come back into the fight. We'll clean them up. Or say the guy's at B and he's getting pinned down by 2 people, somebody will help him. Me and J-Dop will push through, and then one of us will wrap back and kill those guys while the other person hangs out in their trophy, which is their back room with the window that is across from B. So we'll see. I'm assuming he pushes this through. Yeah, he doesn't. I will say this: he doesn't need to be patient here, because if there were gonna be people pushing this out this quickly, they would have been here with their team already. So he's more so just wasting time for them to come off spawn and meet him back in their lobby, when he has basically a window of 5 seconds where he's got those kills. You can push all the way to their side and then do your reloading and stuff, and now you're going to catch them probably sliding in. You'll be in a corner or something, they won't expect it, and then they're off spawn again. But we'll see, because now I'm assuming he'll probably meet them right around here. And he probably shouldn't have got either one of those kills. The first guy was sort of just sort of hanging out. But yeah, that was more so a lapse in J-Dop's COD timing skills, because you want to understand that, okay, 3 dead, and they were in the highest prioritized spot on the map, there's not going to be anybody else there in their kitchen already. Like, just go. Now it's 3 dead. Instead of waiting around, just push this up. The last 2 are here. I mean, we know where those last 2 guys are, and we got a numbers advantage. You'll probably see me flanking around the back, or Jim, or whoever. Yeah, there's Jim flanking around their side of the back. Now we're just wreaking havoc. Now it's just down after down after down. They don't really have a chance to fight back and call themselves out of this one. Once you get in this spot, it's good shots. Now it's more so about spawn killing, and spawn killing on this map is huge. Just getting up to their side, there's just so many like nooks and crannies you can hide in. You can play sneaky that they won't make any progress on the map. Like, look how slow they are just to get to B, and B is probably an easier one to push in a pub, just because a lot of people don't like to go B with defense. Like, it's not as fun. J-Dub just was hell bent on peeking that guy, but still, I mean that's about as easy a round as you're gonna get. I think, yeah, J-Rock didn't even die. I mean, there really wasn't much for them to do. I'll go back through this, and we can watch it through J-Rock's POV as well, because this was a very quick round, so there's probably some key things that we missed out on, or that we didn't see. But if we look at it through his perspective of somebody who's probably playing the longer range AR, we'll see exactly how you're supposed to play this whenever you're just, you know, playing your life and making sure they don't do anything. But yeah, see, he's just hanging back, letting his aggressive players play aggressive, which is what you're supposed to do. This is another one though. Like he does sort of that same thing where they don't have the timing right. Like, they're still looking as somebody's going to be there right then and there, but that's not the case. Like, in that case, when you get 3 dead in middle right off the break, there's not going to be someone in their kitchen. It's just not. Like, because nobody goes off the break and is that late to hit middle to where all of the gunfights have already taken place, and now they're like, oh yeah, now I want to hit mid. It's like, no, off the break of the game, they pretty much have a route in mind that they're going to do, and if you clean out the most trafficked area right off the break, then there's not going to be people there to push into it immediately after. It's going to take them a few seconds to understand what happened and get back to mid-map. And these guys, we basically gave them some free kills because of that, where we probably should have gotten both of those guys without J-Dop dying. Now we're in a position where we have to fall back. Let's see how he had to fall back because we lost our aggressive, which fine. I mean, he's playing with an auger. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why he went 8-0. But you would much rather keep that pressure up on their side of the map, just to keep them uneasy. Look how confidently they're sliding into that. I mean, they're dying. That's not smart. But the reason why they're doing that is because they don't have any fear that we're in their kitchen. Like, there's no fear at all that we'll actually be pushed up to their side until right there, and they clear us out. I mean, this is fine too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with how he's playing it. This is how we want J-Rock to play. But if him and J-Dop would have caught that sooner, it would have, this round would have just been an absolute bloodbath if we pushed up all of our guys into their spawn and really set up an effective spawn trap. So I would say, J-Rock did a good, he has Amplifier one, not a big fan of that perk or whatever it is, but I understand it. He knew there was somebody window, never saw him push in, so the obvious play is that the guy's going all the way around to full flank, and he's going to come in through this back door. J-Rock recognizes it, almost gets caught with his pants down with the poor timing, but he ends up seeing it just in time, and then catches the guy. Probably something you want to make sure you call out, like, hey, this guy window might be coming our side, but regardless, the thing was winding down. He recognized it, he won the gunfight, and was back in a position to hold off A or any last second push they could have had to A. So defense of this map is pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of basically on this map, it's all about mid-map control. That's it. And if you can play this to the point where you have guys like J-Rock can go 8-0 and never leave mid-map, you're not going to lose. because everything else is just icing on the cake. Like, I say push up and get control of their side, but that's to smother a team. To just flat out win and make sure you win, it's better to have players like J-Rock, who you can guarantee, like, just sit in A, sit in the hill, and just don't let the other guys get out. We'll see. We'll see somewhat what happens from my POV as well. I'm not sure how I do on this one. I think it just barely went positive in the first round. But I mean, that's a lot of first rounds for me because I like to really get up in people's faces. But again, I like to go left side heady, win that gunfight, push up, and hold up, it's doing the no sound thing. I had to back down. Oh man, there we go. Okay, now we'll have sound. Sorry, but I like to win this gunfight and then immediately hit through. Now, the only reason I didn't was because I had a suspicion that some guy was coming vent. And I was right. There was a guy vent, and I called him out. I think mostly it was due to our guy on B seeing that he was shooting people. So it made me think, okay, the remaining guys went B. So that's an opening for them to go vent. So for me, I'm just holding this guy off until that... I basically saw there were two guys coming up the stairs. I don't have to overpeak that guy. Like, they're going up to kill him. He hasn't went around jet yet to where I can see him, so he's still super visible to them. All I have to do is just hold the heady that he can get to where he's in a position to hide himself from them and shoot me. Because it's not like he can't go back out towards the left and shoot me, because they're on the stairs watching that, and I recognize that. So all I got to do is just watch the right side heady, and then if I can hit my shots, like, which I'm confident I can, he's not going to be a problem anymore. I still remember that guy was in vent, so I'm just making sure. I actually hate playing vent, but I'm just making sure that this team doesn't get too just doesn't get too vent heavy on us, because that becomes an annoying play to deal with. But it works out. I end up getting a bunch of free kills. I recognized they were hitting B out, so I shot two people in the back, and now I'm ready to spawn kill. I'm not sure how many kills I get right here, if I even get any, but this is what you want. Now you're pushed up on their side of the map. Now they're coming off spawn pre-aiming, right? Now they're coming off spawn just super worried that someone might be in their face. And that is a good fear to put in a team. Oh yeah, I wanted to do the fadeaway shot there. Should have just beat down, shot punch them, but it's one of those things that, like, I'm normally about stacking mid and playing towards A, but this team had given that up completely. They realized they weren't going to win these gunfights, so whenever I spawned up, it was just to make sure that this 9.7 seconds dwindled down to nothing. Like, don't let them get on B, don't let them get a take over here to where we have to clear them off or anything. Like, they're not going to hit A. I trust J-Rock on A to cover that. They were coming off spawn and sending all of their pressure over here. Their only player that seemed like he could shoot back, he was over here. They were pretty much going to follow him probably wherever he went. So, understanding that and understanding really just the flow of the game in each individual game you're playing is huge. Just knowing, like, okay, I've identified the best player on the other team, I've identified where he's trying to go, and you'll likely get guys who follow him. And that's just picking apart a team systematically.